Good morning, everyone. It's Jen from Cat Scrap Designs. Thank you for joining me and coming back to my channel. It's early where I'm at, like 3:30 in the morning, and I just got up and couldn't sleep. But I am going to do the 100-day project around the house. This is hosted by Angela, the Traveling Crafter. And today's prompt, and I'm a little behind, so I got some making up to do, but I'm doing today's prompt, which is scrap paper. So we're on day 7. Day 7, scrap paper. So we need to make something with scrap paper. Well, can you see some of my scrap pile? This is just one of them. It's like I don't throw anything away. So, this is another piece of scrap that I don't throw away. This is the end of a file folder where it's got the lines in it because I use file folders to make my tags. I cut them up. This is the end that's got like the 2, I don't know what you call it, divots in it. So I don't use these to make my tags. I don't go all the way to the end. So I'm going to use this actually today to create what I call a page hugger. And basically it is, we're going to decorate it up with scraps. And in a journal, you put it, I'm just using this as an example, on the end of your page. And you have, it's similar to a snippet roll, a snippet strip. Except that we have double-sided here. So you're gonna have, like I said, it's a page hugger, so it's hugging the page, and you're gonna have 2 sides. That's gonna be decorated. And you could use the whole thing. You could cut it up and use it as a snippet, you know, partially. I don't know, you could, like I said, leave it all together, cut it up, use it as tabs, snippets, whatever you want to use it for. But that is what I am going to do today. So I am going to start by picking out some scraps. And it's not, you know, it's scraps. So you go with what you got. Like, we're not using new paper, and I just have so many scraps. It's like, where do I start? I'm just gonna pull out a couple to get started with. And we'll kind of go from there. And they're all gonna be different, so it's not, you know, we got some. Some of them are going to be cardstock. Some are going to be, let me turn this around. Some are going to be cardstock, and some are going to be, see, this is just regular paper. These I save. I like to use these. So these I save. These are on the ends of the scrapbook pages. So we'll use some of that. And I'm just picking a few things out for now. This is wallpaper. It was a wallpaper sample, and the staples got in the way. But Still good. We could still use this. And it's not gonna be, it's gonna be like a snippet roll. So it's gonna, I don't know, it's gonna be, we're using scraps. So again, it's not gonna be like matching anything. So we'll see how it comes out. And they all come out different. And like this is, I don't know what happened here. This is just partial butterflies, but hey, we'll use them. I have a lot of these strips. I save all those. Again, some more partially used. I'm just looking for, what is that? What is that? We just have a whole bunch of scraps. This is deli paper. We'll use that. And we may use some deli paper. Another one I save. This is just avocado dyed paper. And I think we'll just start with that for now and then see where we go. I just got scraps falling out everywhere. Okay, I don't know. I got so many scraps, I don't know what to do with them. I would like to get rid of some of them. And there were a couple of ideas I had come up with that I wanted to do, but I had to pick one. And this is the one I picked because I've been meaning to do it, to have it for myself. This is more, see if this rips. This is more wallpaper. It does rip. Staples. I keep saying let's get started with what we have, and yeah, I'm still looking. I'm looking through my scraps. I'm so bad. Okay. All right, let's get started with what we have. So what I'm going to do first, just because I don't know if the middle is going to get seen or not. So I'm just going to ink the edge of the middle. You're probably not even going to see it. I don't know. Just in case. You're probably not going to see the tops either. Okay. I'm just going to use a glue stick because I'm probably going to go ahead when I'm done. I'll take it to my sewing machine and I'll just sew down the sides. So I'm thinking of starting off with the base. So we're going to have some layering. Just the base. And it's going to be all uneven. Some of it's going to have teared edges. Some of it's not. I'm going to try to do my best to have them. Excuse me, my throat. My mouth has been so dry lately. I've been drinking so much water. And it's not helping. Okay, so now we're going to start to add paper. And if you feel the need, like if you're crafting along and you feel the need to ink your edges, then go ahead and do it. I'm not doing it. If at the end I have some sticking out, I may do it. But so how is everybody? Is everybody doing well? I've been crafting, obviously, more than I have recently. In the past, since, God, in the last 2 years. I mean, I've crafted, but not this much. That's what happens when you get laid off. So, I don't know. I mean, I've been having fun. More time in the craft room. And when I go back to work, I'll probably be sad. I'm trying not to think too much when adding. These together. just layer them like I would a snippet strip. And this is kind of like a, I don't know, you don't have to think. So it's one of those projects that you could do even when you're not focused, when you're tired. Okay, so, I want to use some of this. And this is, let me get a glue book. Glue page. Because the glue is going to go right through the holes. And you could do them, you could angle them. Yeah, this is a piece of fabric. Let's see if I can get this to stick. It's like a, I don't know what it's doing in there, but it's in there. It's a scrap nonetheless. Okay, maybe we'll save that for the other side. And you could switch sides and come back. I think I'll do that. Let's come to the other side. Let's start our base. I'm going to start it with this. So it's similar to the other side. A little bit thinner, which is fine. Get got a pencil mark there, but that will be covered. And then I'm just gonna tear the side of this. I'm not tearing all my scrap sides. I don't know, something made me feel like tearing the side. So I'm probably gonna cut this in half. I'll leave that. Okay, so like this one, I'm not I didn't tear that edge. Remember, just layer. And that's my cat saying feed me, but she doesn't eat until 4:30, so I'm not feeding her. This is a scrap I want to use. Let's put this down. I mean, it's like, I look at this and I'm like, God, the scrap pile is never, ever going to end. Never. I could sit here all day and do scrap projects and still have scraps left over. And I'm sure you guys can too. Just gonna stick that there. Oh, this one has numbers on it, so I'm going to use that side. Stick that there. I don't want to cover that up, so I need a tiny little scrap. Okay. And you know, I mean, I'm not going to layer too much more because I feel I'm covering up, like I'm covering up the piano page, but that's what layering is, right? I didn't get to use half the pages I picked out. So let's see. Where are we? Anything over here I wanted to? You know, I think this is good. So, I mean, that was really quick. I could have done it quicker. That was pretty quick, and that was one. Just one. So, I'm just going to take this over to my sewing machine. Hoping it's all dry. And it looks, like I said, it looks like nothing. But it'll be something in the end. So let me go ahead and go to my sewing machine, give this a good stitch down both sides. And if you're not a sewer and you don't sew, just use a better glue that's gonna hold it down and not fall off, and you'll be all good. I will be right back. Okay, so I am back and I did my stitching. And I decided to do the zigzag, and I didn't do a straight, this one I did a straight zigzag, kind of, sort of. This one I moved it around a little bit. So when you're done with that, there are other things you could do on top of this if you want, such as adding flowers, adding butterflies, stamping. They're just like, you know, whatever other embellishments you want to add. These I'm going to keep my scrap pile. So I'll pull out an ink pad and just, and it doesn't even have to be, the stamp doesn't have to necessarily, I'll show you. So I have this stamp, it's got this girl on it. Obviously she's not going to fit on here, but we have a little ruler here, and we can get partial ruler. See, and you can't even really see it, so it's not even like, and you don't need to put it everywhere, and you could switch it up. Just wipe her off. Let's use another. Sorry, I just got so much stuff on my desk. Just to take another stamp and get the edges. I mean, you don't even need to re-ink it, just to add something to it. And I'm just pulling my stamps out that I just have, like, right here. What I should be doing is flipping them over and doing the same thing. So I don't have to pull them out twice, but I didn't do that. I didn't do that. So, doesn't matter. Let's see if this is gonna stamp again. Yeah. Oh, my cat. Let me use it. Let me see if these stamps I bought over the weekend even work. Very faintly. I mean, I don't know. They're on paper. That they do work. Okay. I was just gonna say they're on bumpy paper, so it's not gonna always come out perfect. Then if you have like word stamps, Why is that stamping on my pink? Alright, that stamp's not the greatest. All my good word stamps are elsewhere. So I think I did enough. Okay, so there's the stamping. Then I guess depending on what type of journal you're doing, you could take your fussy cut butterflies and or sentiments, adding them. I'm looking for little see, I even have little stamps in here. So again, I don't even know what I have where. It's a little faux stamps. How it ended up in there, I don't know. I'm just gonna stick it on there. Oh, and it's not sewn on. I'm not sewing this. So what I need to do, actually, sorry guys, I need to make sure it stays. I think that's where I had it. Go back to this one. See, it's not. It doesn't. That glue stick is just to hold in place for what I'm gonna sew. All right. Now we'll see what kind of butterflies I have that I could possibly just add on. I mean, this is just really it. Nothing more than this. So I got ticket. You could put tickets. I got tickets in there. I got everything in there. And you don't have to put a lot. More stamps. Just a little bit. I mean, I think I have enough as is. This way, that way. Turn it over, put a couple of butterflies here, and I'm gonna call it done. And then we'll see what it looks like on a page. I'm actually gonna let that one hang off. My coffee's ready. That's normal time coffee. My husband's gonna get up and be like, what time did you get up? Because yesterday I got up at, I think it was 2:30. I don't know. I can't sleep these days. Ooh, here's a little one. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking I have enough. Let's do blue. It's too big. This would have been nice, but no. I have some scraps in here. Hey, look, I'm cleaning out. I'm finding more scraps. When will it end? It's like I want to put something in there, but not a butterfly. Stick another stamp there. And I think I'm going to call that a day on this project. I dropped the butterfly. Okay, scrap. So, this is your page hugger. Page hugger. All right. Let's pretend, because I'm not cutting it, an envelope with fussy cuts in it. You can pretend that this is your page in your journal. And if you wanted to use the whole thing, you would cut it off here, glue it down, and when you flipped it, you have it on both sides. You could also, when you glue it down, just glue it right over here and then use it as a tuck spot. Or you cut them and you use them just on pages. You could even cut them in half and then still use them as a tuck spot and just glue part of it. So you could do this with fabric, with paper, with whatever you want to do with. And you can ink them up, which, you know, like when I'm ready to use it, I may go ahead and ink whatever I could, the edges. I wouldn't go sit and ink every piece prior to gluing it on here, because you don't know what's going to get covered up. Like these white spots, I don't know if I come and cut some of them or ink them. I don't know, and I won't know until I go to use it. So this will just go in my pile of ephemera. And yeah, that's my project for my 100-day project around the house, using scraps, which is today's prompt. So anybody could join this at any time. I still have not done quite a few days. I have makeup to do, old letters, old magazines, and I think that's it. So I still have those to do. When will I get to them? I don't know, but I did today's, so I feel good. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Let me know what you think of this. Let me know what you think of this idea. And I will talk to you in the comments. Have a good day, guys. Bye.